guys, it's Crystal. This is the second part of my review for Haute Luxxor Cosmetics. If this is the first video of it that you're watching, or if you just want to see about the HD powder, I'm going to just tell you a little bit about Haute Luxxor Cosmetics. So about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I was contacted by Haute Luxxor. I was so excited when they contacted me. I was really thrilled and really flattered that they had asked me to do some tutorials and reviews for them. I was so excited that they even knew my YouTube because I have loved this company for a very long time and I love watching tutorials and reviews about them, and I just honestly think that they have great cosmetics. So they asked what I would like to review, and I picked out the HD powder and I said, you know, maybe some pigments. They sent me 3 full-size pigments and I have a video on that. And they also sent me a full-size HD powder, which is 10 grams of product. First, I just want to say that a lot of times when companies send a review, they'll either send a sample or they'll send sometimes a full size, but it's a lot of times samples. And Haute Luxxor sent full sizes. Their full sizes are 10 grams of product, not 2 grams, not 1 gram, not 4 grams, not 5 grams, 10 grams. And for the price, it's out of this world. So a little bit about Haute Luxxor. It's a brand that strives to give you a wide variety of shades and colors to bring out the hot side of you. They want to provide their customers with high quality products and service at the lowest prices possible. They take great pride in their company, their commitment to customer service, and in the products that they sell. They believe that makeup has endless possibilities. Be hot, be beautiful, be you. Haute Luxxor was created in 2010 and has really been going strong until Haute Luxxor was created in 2010 and has really been going strong. The HD powder comes in a screw cap jar, and on the back it has the label, high definition powder. It also has the recyclable symbol and the website, hauteluxxor.com. The HD powder looks just like any HD powder that you'd expect. It does have a sifter. They all have sifters on top. I have tried 3 HD powders recently. I've tried the e.l.f. Studio HD powder, I've tried the Makeup Forever HD powder, and now I've tried the Haute Luxxor HD powder. I have to say, e.l.f. is alright for the price for a drugstore HD powder. And Makeup Forever's HD powder is very wonderful for a very high-end brand. In my honest 100% truthful opinion, Haute Luxxor's HD powder comes extremely close to Makeup Forever's HD powder. In the formulations, it feels very similar. This HD powder is razor sharp, you guys. It feels incredible when you put it on. So what HD powder is, it's a high definition powder. Should be very sharp, very fine. Should feel like nothing's on your face at all. And it's meant to diffuse light in such a way that you get a flawless look to your face on film, print, pictures, those types of things, just like an HD primer. Some people will say HD powder should only be used for photographs, for film, for print. Others say that they like to use it as an everyday setting powder. It's up to you, in my opinion. I like to use it as a setting powder some days because it just makes me have that flawless finish. It's very light and it does the same job that a setting powder does. How I put it on, I put a little bit in the lid and I take a kabuki brush for your face, tap some off, and just rub it on. A little does go a long way with HD powder. The problem with putting on too much is, and if you've seen that Wayne Goss video, you'll know, when you accumulate too much HD powder and you get a very bright flash photography when all the lighting is just wrong, it'll look like you have giant white spots on your face. So it's a really good idea to go light with this stuff. This powder is completely perfect. I think that it's wonderful. The only thing that I don't like is the scent of it, but I don't like HD powder scents. It just has that non-makeup, very I guess like a utilitarian, it has a job to do scent as opposed to a luxurious scent. Not a big deal, that's just something I noticed about it. I really like the fact that there's a sifter because HD powder, since it is so fine, so razor sharp, the slightest movement and it's gone. It's very easy to lose a lot of product. That's why I say start really small, start with small amounts, and then just kind of work it in your face. Make sure it's blended out nicely. It goes on clear. Just because it looks white, like right there, it's clear when you set it in. I tested this out for several days. I tested it out just over primer, then I tested it out with different foundations. I tested it out taking pictures with high flash, low flash, indoor, outdoor. Haute Luxxor HD powder has not once created that white effect on my face. Again, it's so razor sharp that it's almost perfect. The only thing, and I mentioned this with their intense pigments, is the packaging itself. A lot of companies do use the screw top packaging, that's fine. In another company that I got some pigments from, the screw caps sometimes, like when they're plastic, tend to wear, and even if you knock it over the slightest, product goes everywhere. So that's just something that I could see or foresee as being a problem as these products are used often, get banged around maybe. It hasn't happened yet with Haute Luxxor, so that's nothing that's proven, but it's just something that I could see happening. I never criticize unless I have maybe an idea of how to make it better. The only thing that I could think to make it better is put a rubber sealer on the inside of the cap, or how like MAC has the screw-on lids, or that material that NARS is made out of. It's a little bit of a rubber to have that close a little bit nicer, silicone maybe. That's the only thing I can think of. In terms of the quantity of this, I think 10 grams is a nice amount of product for the price. I do think that it would have been nice to have a large jar of HD powder. I'm not sure how in demand their HD powder is. I'm not sure how in demand in general HD powder is, because some people don't want to use it every day. It can become costly if you use it constantly. And I would just see this, if you ran out of this quickly, you may have to keep buying one of these often. Again, I haven't used it long enough to know how long I'm going to use it or run out of it and what amount of time. But I have used it every day for the last 4 days, and I haven't made a dent in it, not so much as a dent. And I do put it on quite a large surface kabuki brush. I found that in my pictures that I took, my skin turned out quite flawless. I took pictures from 3 sources. I took pictures from my MacBook Pro webcam, or the photo booth. I took pictures on my iPhone, and I took pictures on my Canon Rebel XT, and that's like a really good professional camera, and that, having perfect lighting and everything, my face looked incredibly flawless. Like, I felt that I did not even need to touch it up on the computer. Same thing with the quality of the computer photos and the iPhone photos. They looked wonderful, and usually I'll always notice like something just not right, something a little bit off, and this HD powder with all 3 photo sources was amazing. If you put in Haute Luxxor on the YouTube search engine, you will get pages among pages if you type in Haute Luxxor on Google or Haute Luxxor in the YouTube search engine, you will get pages upon pages of Haute Luxxor reviews, tutorials. A bunch of Haute Luxxor is all over the web. They're on lots of social media networks as well. So I'm going to have all of that in the down bar, and I really encourage you to check out all of their products. They have tons and tons of eye products, which are amazing. They have their intense pigments, their intense shadows. They have their eyeshadow quads, which are beautiful, striking colors. If you want to learn a little bit more about the pigments, click the other video that I have. I decided to do 2 reviews with the products that they sent me because I really feel that this deserved a review all on its own because it is so wonderful. So even if the eye pigments or the eye colors that they have may not be the style of shadow you wear, try out the Haute Luxxor HD powder. I would definitely recommend trying this if you are just starting with HD powder, or if you really want to try one that is cost effective. I would just skip right over the e.l.f., not even worth it, and just go right to the Haute Luxxor because this is such a high quality product. And here's their business card. The products came to me in this bubble wrap. They also had 2 little bags with 2 products in each. And those little bags came inside of this really pretty zebra print bag. And these are just the little touches, the unique touches that make a company very much their own entity. It's not just that they came in these and there you go, it's done, okay? They added their own special touch with this very cute bag. You can reuse it. I love that idea. It's very much them. Haute Luxxor, zebra stripes. It's something to remember them by. Even if you put this in your closet for a while and then you bring it out, you're going to think Haute Luxxor. This is definitely a company that I would suggest to anybody and everybody. There's something for everyone on their site. They have a wonderful variety of cosmetics. They're very exciting, they're very innovating, and I just love that they encourage and empower you to be beautiful and be yourself. That is probably my favorite thing about this company besides their awesome and incredible cosmetics. So I want to give a big thank you to Haute Luxxor. Again, I am just so happy that I was given the opportunity and contacted by them to do this review and some tutorials. And I will be doing a face and foundation tutorial using the Haute Luxxor High Def powder. If any of you have any questions about Haute Luxxor, you can leave them in the comments below. I'll also put their email for you in case you want to email them about anything. And I really sincerely encourage you to go check them out. Thanks, guys. See you in the next video.